All right, so hopefully you kind of heard my whole tangent here of leads depend on the business, lead costs. But now I'm going to show you the types of leads that I do with all my clients, the types of campaigns that I run. So let me just pull up the campaign level. Let me make sure I've got the right thing here in place. And then I'll share my screen. This is important enough that I may re-record it for you guys, and then I can put it out on my other social media too. So, you know, I can redo this content for you so that you can hear it again too. Okay, so let's just pretend we're creating a new campaign, okay? All right, and I'm watching my screen now too, so to see if you can see what I'm seeing. Man, it's glitching. Let's see. There is, let me go bigger. Okay, so these are the ones, this is a campaign level. So when you start an ad on Facebook, you start with campaign level. And these are your objectives. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do with my clients to get the leads to know my cost per lead, okay? So we're going to start from the right-hand side. The conversion, under conversion, there is conversions, and this is the one I would choose. This is dependent on a Facebook pixel, and this is dependent on a landing page. You can put that on your website sometimes, but it works better with either a landing page, or B, it works better with a add to cart type, so e-commerce, okay? But this is how I do list building with all my clients. So the ones I was talking about, the leads where you give away something for free for lead generation to build your email list, that's a conversion campaign. We track how many people put their name and email in too, okay? So their name and email, we're collecting their leads, but we're doing that on a website that has a conversion tracking pixel. And that's a whole nother lesson. But bottom line is, if you want to get the best tracking and you want to take them to a landing page, there's tools you can use for that, or you can use your own website. But I work with people right now, quite a few that are using lead pages to do this. And then they have the special landing page. Another girl uses Kajabi. I use Kartra for all mine. So there's landing page software, and you put the tracking pixel and you collect that lead, okay? Now, if you do not have that, which I have a lot of clients that I work with that don't have that piece in place, and it's a little more complicated to get there. Now, if you are an e-commerce, you need to be using conversions. You have to, you really do. I mean, it's just a given, but conversions, catalog sales, however you want to do it, but because you need to track the add to cart and all those different pieces. So you must be using a conversion campaign. Now, when we're talking lead generation for like a local business or a lot of these clients that I've talked about, the number one that I do is called lead generation. Lead generation is, oh, I saw a question, sorry. What was the name you said you use? Name of, if you could ask that again, or expand on that, Caitlin, thanks. Okay, so this one is lead generation. And when you go to that, this is the one that I call a lead ad. And you actually have a pop-up when you click on the ad. I don't have one in front of me, but you'll see it. If you click on the ad, it will say like learn more, sign up, something like that. You click on that ad and it will pop up with a form inside of Facebook. And then in Facebook, you can ask questions even. Like with the mortgage, we say, are you looking to buy within the next 90 days? Do you already currently have a realtor? Please enter your name and email. What city do you live in? You can ask a bunch of questions, and it's right inside Facebook. They give you their name and email, And then that information is collected inside of Facebook. You can download an Excel spreadsheet. And to get those, you can go into the ads manager and grab that Excel spreadsheet, or you can set up a Zapier is what it's called to email it to you. So that's a little more complicated one. I do this a lot. I actually found a free service that will email it to you, but it's super techy, but it's called Integromat. So I want to mention that to you just because it's free. And I set up Integromat for every client that I have. It's INTEG. Actually, I could put that here. Integromat. That is the automate, sends the emails you leads from lead ad. Not a fun one to set up, I'll be honest, though. It's techie. It's very techie, but it is free. So the landing page services, that the best one out there really is Lead Pages, probably, if you're just looking for landing pages. But then I use Kartra because that does more. And some people use Kajabi or ClickFunnels. Those are a few. Kajabi and ClickFunnels. So this is one of my favorites that I use because now we're checking leads. And the other thing that I do is I add those question layers to it so that it's a more higher quality lead because we're actually asking all these questions and making it more difficult for them to fill in the form. So we want to see their seriousness of being interested. Okay. So those are the ads. Like for instance, that's the mortgage client I'm working with right now. They're about $20 a lead right now, which is quite good for that type of thing, for that business specifically. Like the Botox client, we did the lead generation ads and that was only $5, $6 a lead. I mean, it was crazy low. So just depends on the business. Okay, so that's number 2. So we talked conversions. Number 2 is lead generation. And number 3 is messages. So what is messages? Messages are the sending you messages in Messenger. And the cool thing with Messenger ads is that you can ask qualifying questions with that too. I'm doing this with a lawn care company right now. And what we do is we send them to Messenger and we give them the qualifying. We give them, what city are you in? We ask them that question, but it's the bot doing it. So it's actually Messenger doing it. And then we have them fill in the information, but you want to pay attention to these messages that come in because then you can have the name and email. That one's much easier to set up. And you set up what you want in the messengers at ad level. So whatever you want to say in Messenger at ad level. First time you do it, it's a little complicated. None of these are cut and dry easy, I'll be honest. I mean, if you want to do brand awareness, traffic to a website, and you just put in a link, easy peasy, okay? But when you do traffic, that tracks your link clicks. Great. That's okay. But how much are you paying for an actual true conversion? How do you know if it's working or not working? You don't necessarily. So traffic, engagement, video views, those are all really brand awareness. So the ones I focus on are conversion, lead generation, and messages. Those are my top 3. And if people do a landing page, like one client I'm working with right now, we're taking them to a landing page, but I also want to test out lead generation and see if the lead ad works better than the conversion ad. So those are my top 3 that I do. Now I did mention events too. So I'm sure this client will be fine with me doing this. Let me just pull up. This is an event right now that I'm promoting. And I have tested just putting an ad out there or putting an ad through events. And I have found that events, I just like the tracking better. And they have been more cost effective typically. And then I can track exactly who came through. So they go to the event page itself. And maybe it's not going to pop up for me. I don't know. Obviously, it's the internet thing. No, it's not. But in the event itself, let me see if I can go to events a different way. We could try it that way. In the event itself, it's just a boost button. And then you actually track the people that RSVP to the event. So events, well, where's the event? Here's the one event. And as you can see, there's responses. And a lot of those come from the ad, but the ad inside the ads manager, it will tell me what we paid per lead, meaning per people that are saying they're going or interested. That's what you pay for. So if you have an event, that's my recommendation for events. All right, any questions on that? So there's 3 main campaigns that I use: conversion, lead ads, the lead generation, and messenger. Those all have that goal, and you're going to know what you're paying per messenger, per lead, per people that fill in the form, and per conversion with the conversion piece. Any questions at all on that? Hopefully the second part of this was better, because obviously it glitched out on the front end. Any questions? Any other questions too on your social media that you're doing? If you're not doing ads right now, it's a hot time because it's about 40% down. The cost is down, and there's just less competition at the moment. So if you can do ads, do some ads, do some testing, test out those ads, see how it goes. Does it work overnight? Not necessarily. You've got to test multiple copy, multiple graphics, multiple audiences. There's variables there, but honestly, it could be well worth it. It could be well worth it and change your business. All right. I don't see any questions. Hopefully it wasn't too glitchy in the beginning. Sheila said that hers was sketchy today too. Well, I guess it's an off day for Facebook. You're testing video ads. Okay. Video ads. Well, video ads. Now, one thing with all these campaigns, you can do video ads. Like you can do videos, but you have the goal of, so for videos, you use them and test them in the back end with the ad, but you want to make sure that you have the right goals. Now, video viewers are great for brand awareness, but if you want to get to that conversion piece, you need to go with one of those others, and you could test video with that too. Is there a way to pull a list of people who saw your boosted Insta post? Let me think on that. That's a good question. There is a custom audience called, it's Instagram engagement. So that would be your best bet. It's not who saw it though. It's actually who engaged with it. And it won't just be that Instagram post. So if you want that Instagram post, I'm just trying to think. No, that's too detailed. And the thing is, your audience would probably be way too small, because you really need to get like over 1,000 at least in order to do another ad or something like that. So no, you can't really pull a list, but you can do Instagram engagement audience, which can be helpful too. And so anybody that engaged, you could do Facebook engagement audience too. So anybody that engaged on a certain post. Those are good ones. Good question. Any other thing specific testing video ads or resources? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people will tell me that, they'll come as a client, or, I'm training, and they say, well, don't video ads work the best? Now, I don't know. Do they? Yes, I would say yes, but I would also say no, not always. So it's always worth testing. When I launch an ad for a client, which I've been launching a lot lately, we typically do at least one video, maybe even 2, typically 1 video and 3 graphics, or sometimes even 5, 6 graphics. It depends on how many graphics we want to choose from. But I always will test a video too. But I will always test a video against graphics to see which works better. And I cannot say across the board what works, what has worked better. If you're a coach consultant, typically if you're on camera, that kind of thing, that can work better. That can work better. But I'm not saying always. I'm not saying always. Yep. Right now, we actually with another client tested, I think he had like 10 videos created, and then we had a whole bunch of graphics, and the results are way better with the graphics. So we turned off all the videos. But now the other tip is with these video views that you're getting, create a video viewer audience, people that watched through play. And this was explained in my other training, how to create these audiences. But you want to go in and create a through play audience of video. And then with that, you can retarget those video viewers. So that's another thing you want to be doing consistently, retarget video viewers. This is a family vine. Oh, vineyard. Oh, okay. Oh, so yeah, they're going to have a lot of brand awareness campaigns because of what they do. Your goal is to get them there, but you know, you could do, what I would say is, can't you do some sort of special offer to drive the traffic into their place? So, you know, I don't know, what do they sell? Apples, or, you know, I don't know what vine. Oh, that's is that wine? That's wine. So offer some sort of special, group special to see how out of it I am. I live in Minnesota, so that's kind of funny. But bottom line is that you could do some sort of special offer to drive them in, but you could do video brand awareness with the videos, and then do actually I would do for a special offer. That's a toughie. You could have them send you a message for the special offer. And then with the message, they get the special offer, like here's the special offer code or something like that. They get that in Messenger. So that's a cool way to do it too. So they have to message you in order to get that special offer. And then you could track the messages. Never tried selling wine. Oh, okay. It's not wine. Okay. Direct to consumer before. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it depends on what they do, but that's just some ideas to get the direct to consumer. So is it actually e-commerce then? No, it's a family vineyard. So that wouldn't be interesting. Yeah, it would be I'd have to be very specifically know like what you could offer for, you know, are you trying to get traffic to the vineyard to go there? Video length needs to be under a minute if possible, so that it can go on Instagram. And then recommended amount you should put behind the video ads. Trying more video. You know, I don't have an amount. You've got to look at what, if it's just the video side of things, then that's brand awareness. You can make that's just your choice. You know, just remember how many people do you want to see the video and watch the video? It's about 2 cents a view. So you can kind of do the numbers there. And then let's see, Bob has lots of video questions. Yep. And we're trying to do more videos. Yep. But then think about what can you do with those videos to convert to a sale, like to actually convert to picking up the phone and calling Bob, you know. We sell wine in California in the person, but DTC is a e-commerce. Okay. E-commerce is like a whole different game. You know, this was more this was more conversion for lead generation. But for when it comes to selling the wine on e-commerce, really, it is good to have top of funnel brand awareness with video, but then you go for the sale with so I work with a couple e-commerce clients right now. And what we do is no, you're good, Caitlin. That's fine. I mean, anybody can ask questions. I'm going back and forth. The bottom line is you want to have some sort of offer. And think about the ads that you see in the feed. I get targeted all the time with beauty products and stuff like that. So they're usually saying, okay, today, this special offer, or the other cool thing is I've seen a lot of these cute tops that come to me, and I click on them and I go, oh, that's a cute top. That's a cute top. And what I end up doing is they say, if you buy one, you get 10% off. If you buy two, you get 15% off. If you buy three, you get 30% off. That's on the website. So you could have a special offer on the website. You could have free shipping for a certain amount of money. There's a lot of e-commerce things, but you've got to have some sort of deal. Buy one, get one half off, you know, more discount. You buy in bulk, buy 6 bottles, you get it for 15% off versus, you know what I mean? So there's just so many things you could do, but with e-commerce, it works better to have some sort of special offer. But it does work really good to get that brand awareness piece and to have them learn about why are your wines better than other wines. And then that's that video brand awareness side of things. And then you can retarget them with the conversion campaign. And then don't forget anybody that's been to your website too, and they've added to cart, you can click on abandon cart. And then when they abandon the cart, or you can retarget people that have abandoned the cart, and it's about a 65% rate that abandons the cart. So you need to have all these pixel things set up and in place with doing e-commerce for sure. So good questions. Okay. And hopefully I answered your question about the video length. A minute, you could do longer videos. They just can't be on Instagram, but I found that the anywhere from 15 seconds, well, 15 seconds is an Instagram stories ad, which I'm actually coming out with a program. I'm hoping in a couple of weeks. It's been a pain to get out there. And it's only going to be $7, and that will teach how to use the Instagram stories ads and that kind of thing. But that's a 15-second up to a minute video, but they'd have to watch multiple. So I keep it at 15 seconds on up to 1 minute, because 1 minute can be on Instagram. And the type of videos that work better are the square formatting, not the horizontal formatting. And vertical videos for Instagram stories, but square for the feed for Facebook and Instagram. So hopefully you understand that. Good questions. All right. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you guys going on there. And if you have questions, feel free to comment here again after. If you're watching this as a replay, you can feel free to ask questions and I will jump back in and answer your questions. Sorry it was glitchy at the beginning. It sounds like it got better, but I'll have to watch it and see if I want to re-record. I may re-record just to do, I'm trying to put more video content out there anyway. So I may redo that anyhow and get it back to you. All right. Thank you guys for being on, and we will see you next week. Have a good one.